Hello and welcome to a Theme Park Worldwide News Update. Now yesterday, the Universal Orlando Resort in Florida revealed the first look at the trains for the new Jurassic World VelociCoaster opening in summer 2021. And as soon as Universal revealed these, I was absolutely amazed at how gorgeous these trains are. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to film a video and share my thoughts and excitement for these trains, along with just talking a bit more about them, looking at them in detail. But first, I'm going to show you the official video that Universal Orlando Resort revealed yesterday so we can see the trains. It's only a short little video, but I tell you what, this really shows off the trains in an absolutely beautiful way. So here it is. Don't they look absolutely stunning? And the music really builds up throughout that as well. The fact that you see all the smoke rising from behind the train, it looks absolutely stunning. And what I've done, I've got the official images from Universal Orlando Resorts, 9 different images, and also a few different screenshots as well from that video, because a lot happens in quite a short space of time there, just so we can analyse it and have a closer look at the trains. Of course, I would love to know your thoughts on these as well down below in the video comments. So let me know what you think to the trains for the new VelociCoaster. Of course, it's an interim ride. It features 2 launches, multiple inversions. There's some brilliant stuff on this. There's a top hat, there's a zero-G stall. It looks absolutely incredible. And of course, all based around the Jurassic World franchise. So here we go. Let's look at this first image just here. And as we can see, it's a left side view of the train. How sleek is the design for these? And that's what I love about them. They're very modern. It really fits with the Jurassic World franchise, doesn't it? That modern take on Jurassic Park. And look at the trains, absolutely beautiful. The first thing to notice there is the V for VelociCoaster, of course, on the front of the trains. The lights behind the headrest as well, they look awesome, don't they? As you can see, you've got like 4 LED lights clustered together on either side of the headrest. We'll see a closer view of those in some later images, but yeah, they're the first things that you really notice there, and just how gorgeous the train is. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Second photo here is a front-on view of the train. It looks gorgeous. It's like something out of a car showroom, isn't it? But of course, you can see the mark on the left-hand side there, of course, that's been made by the raptors. You're going in there, you're going into the cages with these raptors, of course. You've got the nice view of the main headlights there as well that we can see down there at the front, with also some side lights as well. It's definitely like a car, isn't it? With all these different lights on there. But I really do like the sort of vibe this is giving off. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Tron. Of course, that's currently at Shanghai Disneyland, and it's coming to Magic Kingdom in Florida at Walt Disney World. They are currently building that. That's got a lot of lighting on the trains. But yeah, this looks fantastic. It's a big step up from what we've probably ever seen on any ride in the world when it comes to lighting. This looks stunning and just so sleek how it all is and put together. Let's have a look at the third image just here. This is a right side view. The headlights are on, as we can see there down at the bottom. And then of course you can see the grille that's kind of runs all the way across the front there as well. It's like the car bonnet, isn't it? On the Zero car for the VelociCoaster. It's got like a blue light behind there as well, seeping through. This is going to look amazing at night. You think of Islands of Adventure when you walk into the park. You've got the Hulk coaster just on the left hand side. You're now going to look over the lake, not just see Hogwarts, but you're also going to see the VelociCoaster, and at night this is going to be amazing, lighting up the track as it's going round. It's going to be incredible, and you've got to think, with this being a Universal ride, it's going to be running multiple trains. It'll have a great throughput, and you know, you're just going to see these trains whizzing round the track with the lights on. It's going to look gorgeous from off-ride, but it's going to ride absolutely amazing. I am so hyped for this. I'd say it's my most hyped ride of 2021. I am really looking forward to this. Just fingers crossed we can get out to the States next year and go and ride ride it. Let's have a look at another image just here. The fourth image, this is like a lower view of the train, but it looks amazing because you can actually see a lot of the scenery around this section as well. So yeah, of course, you've got the great view of the train, but let's talk about everything else, shall we, around it. Of course, you're kind of in this bit of a cage at this point. You can also see some of the fencing around the sides there. If you look out of the cage, you can see some of the fantastic rock work all the way around. Loving that rock work, and also the planting all around there as well. I imagine that's all fake planting on the actual rocks, but there's a lot of real planting that's gone in around the track and other parts of the ride as well, from what we can see with construction updates. But yeah, just that view there, there's so many details to look at, and there's going to be some brilliant head choppers on this ride as well. You're going to have your hands up in the air and really feel like your hands are just going to touch the rocks, kind of like on Blue Fire at Europa Park, that sort of vibe I'm expecting with the rock work. And it actually looks of a similar style to that as well. And of course, this is also giving me Taron vibes. That's why I put my Taron t-shirt on, especially for this. That's another Intermin Blitz. That's located at Phantasialand in Germany. We've covered it lots here on the channel. That's a stunning ride, and this looks incredible. It might even be a Taron topper. The lighting on the trains, I definitely prefer the trains. They look absolutely stunning, they really do. Let's move on then to the fifth image. Oh yes, the classic Jurassic World logo there on the back of the train, of course, with the dinosaur, and what looked to be some sort of lights on the back there as well. They're not on in that photo, but in the video towards the end of it, you can actually see them light up blue. So I think there's some big kind of floodlights on the back of the train. It's more and more like a car showroom, this. Like, can you imagine? It just fit in a car showroom. It's just such a gorgeous piece of kit. It really is. Let's move on then to another logo. As we can see here, for the Jurassic World fans, the InGen logo is there on the front side of the train, and that looks nice, doesn't it, on there? Fits in beautifully onto the train, and of course giving us a bit of an idea on the storyline behind the ride. We know, of course, it's based on Jurassic World, but what exactly are we experiencing on this? So are we on this chase from the raptors? We know there's some big raptors going into the area, so I imagine that's the kind of idea from this, and we're going to have a couple of close encounters with the raptors as we're on this ride. Let's have a look at another image then, and this is a nice one. It's a close-up look at the lap bar restraint system here. Of course, it's got inversions. It's going to have a lot of airtime from what we can see. But what's fantastic is the fact you're going to have lap bars on this. It's no over-the-shoulder restraints, and that's the beauty of this. It's going to be a real nice thrill ride. You're going to feel very open on it as well. The trains on Taron are gorgeous at Phantasialand in terms of how you can just see out. There's no side, so to speak, on them, and that's going to be the same with this. However, I think the trains look even better because of the style, what they've gone for. And Taron, for example, doesn't have the lighting on there, whereas this looks absolutely stunning. I am so pumped to ride this. Can you tell, like, the excitement in my voice for this ride? I cannot wait for it. Here's another image then to look at, and as you can see here, you can see a close-up of them lights on the back of the seats. Like I said, there's 4 LEDs that are kind of clustered together on either side there of the headrest. And let's just talk about the back of the seat as well. Like, you've got the blue strip down there. Don't think that's lighting, but you've got that fits in really nice with the colour scheme and the whole modern feel that these trains are giving off just there. And then let's have another look at a final image just here, and this is a really poor quality screenshot because we don't really see much. You see about a second of on-ride footage from the VelociCoaster. So what I've done, I've screenshot it and I've brightened the image up as well. So it has reduced the quality, but I thought I'll brighten it up so we can see a bit more of what's going on. Of course, you can see the cages around this section of track, at the sides as well, lots of rock work and the planting all around there. You can see some more of the fencing off to the right-hand side in that image as well. It just looks absolutely stunning. I can't believe how nice this looks. And it's come together really quick, like considering everything that's gone on this year with the pandemic. Universal Orlando have really just come together and put this together beautifully. It's coming on amazing. It's opening in summer 2021. It doesn't look far off ready, to be honest, and you've got to think we're still in December, so I imagine it's going to be early summer for this one, because it doesn't look far off at all. We know it's been tested on a regular basis over the past few weeks. This looks absolutely amazing. It's the Jurassic World VelociCoaster, and them trains, I'm going to put it out there and probably say they are my favourite roller coaster trains out there. Not even seen them in person yet, but I just think they look absolutely incredible. Like, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Such a sexy look about them as well, especially that head-on view. They look stunning, they really do. So let me know your thoughts down below in the video comments. I thought I'm gonna have to film a video on these and share my excitement with you about these. But there we go. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for joining me for another news update here on Theme Park Worldwide. And if you also want to find out about all of the new additions opening at theme parks around the world, check out my 5-part playlist all about theme parks around the world, including the USA, of course, where the VelociCoaster is at Universal, and you can find out exactly what's happening in the theme park industry all the way around the world. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm Sean Sandbrook, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you soon.